Rob G here, doing a little update. Haven't put a video out in a while. This is the A model that suffered a nose gear shimmy on takeoff, and it tore up the nose gear box on the left side mainly. So the engine's back on, the nose gear's going in. You can see the yellow zinc chromated parts are the ones I had to replace. It just about tore this completely out of the nose when that happened. I still have to put the bearings in here and put the shaft in there for the actuator and the downlock. But it's coming along. The gear's down and locked, the mains. Flaps are on. Ailerons are rigged. Fuel system's just about completely hooked back up. There's a lot of things you had to take off to take the airplane apart to transport it, and still got to put the rudder back on. But it's coming along. The hooking everything up on the engine. This is the R1300 7-cylinder the A model came out with. It originally had a 2-bladed propeller. It's had a 3-bladed added. You can see the access to the back side of the engine. These big radials, American radials, have a starter right in the middle that goes directly to the crankshaft with a clutch. Got a big generator below that. Hydraulic pump here, magnetos, 2 mags. He's got a oil filter system that's been added where that orange canister is, aftermarket. And this has a inverted oil system and a smoke system. So this piece was off the other airplane, this Longeron stringer, and it runs all the way to the front of the wheel well. And that piece was broke in 5 places on the other airplane, on this airplane when I took it apart. So all these yellow primered pieces came off the donor airplane that's in my yard, former Mexican Air Force. There's the bottom view of the flaps. I'm gonna get new nuts to put on there so they're not tight yet. But the fuel vent, the fuel tank's vent into the flap here. Got bolts stuck in there. That's where you can put pins when it's on the ground so the gear cannot fold. Got a charger on the battery there. There's the oxygen tank. There's a tank for his oil smoke system pump. So back here's the quadrant for the ailerons. All kinds of hydraulic stuff. It's real easy to get to. Yeah, sure, if you're about 300 pounds lighter than me. Flasher for the strobes. So there's not much to see out here. I gotta have tarps on everything because the B1RDs like to bomb it. The R model has a new owner, and so the new owner wanted the engine taken off, and it's going to the overhaul shop. The prop is at the shop. It'll get all brand new exhaust. It's going to be pretty expensive to get it all in shape, and it'll be good to go here once you get all that done. This is my RV6. Got it flying back in 2000. Still hasn't received the paint job that it deserves. I bought this wrecked. It was a tricycle gear, had 5.3 hours on it. And I rebuilt it. I made it a tailwheel airplane. This fuselage is a single seat built out of an RV6 kit. I narrowed the fuselage. The wings would have been here. This would have been the side on the regular RV6. But poor thing, I haven't touched it in like 15 years now. I'm always working on other stuff for other people, but maybe I'll get back on this one day. Got a 0360. I think it's a pretty sweet looking little airplane. I did 2 of these. The other one's in Idaho flying. It has an IO 360 with a constant speed prop on it. This was my very first carbon fiber layups I ever did on this canopy skirt. The roll bar, canopy frame were RV8. Cut it all apart, modified it, had it re-welded. The bubble, Jeff Rogers airplane plastic, blew that for me. It's a couple of inches wider than an RV8.